Y'all, this is an easy recipe to make. You can make it. This will feed anywhere between 12 to 15 people. Hey, thank y'all so much for watching another episode of Bad Brad's Cajun Cooking. Hey, I'm so grateful to be able to share this recipe with y'all. Hey, this recipe, it's a cheap recipe and it feeds a lot of people. It goes a long way. So I can't wait to share it with y'all. Let's start cooking. All right. Hey, with this pastalaya, this is what I'm gonna be using. I got 2 pounds of boneless, skinless thigh meat. I got a pound of smoked sausage. This is a 2-pound, it's a cushion roast. It's a little mini pork roast. They call it cushion roast, but you can use any kind of pork. This is a little bit more leaner than the Boston butt, so sometimes I decide to use this, sometimes I decide to use the Boston butt. I don't care. All right, and I'm gonna be using some bow tie pasta. These are 2 12-ounce bags of bow tie pasta. 2 onions, bell pepper, and some celery. Let's get this thing started. So we're gonna just cut that up into some chunks. Comme ça. All right, that's the pork. What I'm gonna do, we're gonna season that. We're gonna hit it with some Bad Brad's crop dust. All right, we're gonna marinate that with a little mustard, a little Louisiana hot sauce, the Worcestershire. Oops. Off to the side. Now we're ready for our chicken thighs. Hey, that's a good tenderizing method. Tenderize that. All right, we're gonna cube that up. All right, that's our chicken. We're gonna do the same thing, crop dust it, mustard, hot sauce, Worcestershire. Now we gotta cut these chunkies. Oh, stay right there. That's the first thing we're gonna do is brown this smoked sausage. Yeah, starting to brown. Cut up some onions. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm using 2 stalks of celery. Keep popping. All right, our sausage is ready. You see how it browned nicely. We'll take that out. Okay, we'll put our chicken. We're gonna save the pork last because that's gonna take longer to cook because we're gonna have to brown it, add a little water, and until it gets tender. Once the pork's gonna get tender, then we'll put it all together. But the chicken won't take long. Oh, it smells good. All right, our chicken's done. You see how pretty it's brown. Hey, look, you can see at the bottom of the pot, it looking rusty. That's some gratin right there, you call that. Some grillé, some gratin. But that's okay, you gotta smell that though. If you don't smell that burn, it's okay. But we'll probably have to hit it with a little water just to break it up. We're ready for our pork. Brown that. Might hit it just with a little dab of water to break that gratin up, like that. You see it sizzle. We'll break it up. It's gonna stick back later, but we can break it up for right now. That way it don't burn. All right, this only been browning for about 15 minutes. Okay, you could see when I move the grease around. You see how it's starting to stick right there? That's what I was talking about, the gratin. That gratin, that's all the flavor you're gonna get after a while. So eventually it'll start to kind of burn. You can smell it. But all you do, you hit it with a little water. Because look, our meat's not tender yet. You know what I'm saying? We got a long ways to go. It's still tough. Just hit it with a little water like that. It's gonna loosen up. Okay. You just scrape it. See? It all comes up. You just keep letting it fry. And what I might do, because it's gonna take a little while to tender, I'm gonna add a little more water. About like that. And I'm gonna cover it. And it's gonna ball back down and start frying again. All right, it's been about 15 minutes since I put the water in last. And look, you can hear it. You see, when I put the mic, if you can hear it, you can hear it sizzle. That means that water balled out. So we're gonna stir. See? It all balled out, now it's frying again. Now we're gonna keep it, look how pretty that's coming out. Now I'm gonna keep the lid off. I'm gonna let it brown a little bit more. Then we'll add a little more water until it gets tender. See, I'm starting to be able to break that meat up already. But it's still got a little ways to go. All right, you can see, yo, look how pretty this looks. Look how brown. And look, it's starting to get tender. You take your spoon, you see it's breaking in half. Not all the way tender that I would like, but we're gonna get it there. But since I know it's just about all tender, I'm gonna go ahead and put my vegetables in. And we're just gonna start browning it with that. And while that's browning, the pork's gonna continue to cook. I'm telling you that little bit of mustard marinade, it helps to brown it like that. Like you could see all of my vegetables, they look tender, and you can see they starting to wilt. But it's starting to stick again. But that's okay. We'll add a little more water. So you don't want to have, before we're going to put the bow tie pasta in, you don't want to have no water in the pot. Because it's a certain amount of water for every bag of pasta. And I'm going to show you. But we're going to continue to cook this. We're gonna add a little garlic. I just got some regular minced garlic. Put a couple tablespoons. All right, we got our pork tender, finally. It took all about an hour and 10 minutes. You know, you add water, cover it, tenderize it. Rinse and repeat, you know what I'm saying? Balls down, you know what I'm saying. All right. We're gonna add our chicken on our sausage that we browned earlier. Okay, now, we got all that in there. For every 12-ounce bag of pasta. We're gonna do one 32-ounce chicken stock, okay? But y'all know how I'm big on this this better than chicken bouillon. What I'm gonna do is, cause this is my dog right here. I love this stuff. Okay, so what I'll normally do is just put 32 ounces of water, and then I'll use this. But I just wanted to show you, if you don't have access to this, you would just put 2 of these, because we're using 2 packs of bow tie. So I'm gonna use one of those, one of these. Not to mention it gets expensive, you know, if you got to use this. And look, if you don't understand like the difference between, you'll have chicken stock and chicken broth. The chicken stock has a lot more flavor than the chicken broth. Just saying. Okay. So now we got the right amount of liquid in. We're gonna let that come to a boil. I'm gonna add me a little bit of this. Probably about a good tablespoon, a little more. Then we're gonna taste that juice. I'm sorry, that's not juice, that's gravy. Oh, look how pretty that came out. All right, we'll let that come to a boil. We're gonna taste it. We're gonna see if we got enough salt, enough pepper, and we're ready to put our bow tie in. Oh look, it's coming to a boil. All right, we ready. Let's taste it. It got a little sting in the throat. It got the pepper. I'll put a little more. I'm put a little more chicken base. Give it a little more salt. Yeah. That should do it. I think we're ready. Mm-hmm. One bag. All we're gonna do, get this good and stirred. We're gonna put it as low as you can. Okay, we put it on, as you know, this is a gas stove, so I'm gonna put it as low as I can, and we're gonna cover it. We'll check it after about 10 minutes. All right, it's been about 12 minutes. Y'all, look at that. Whenever you start to see that water all disappear, it's ready, and you taste your noodle. If it's al dente, shut it off. So look, I'm shutting the fire off right here. Y'all know what that last ingredient is? Them onion tops. Bam! Y'all, this is an easy recipe to make. You can make it. This will feed anywhere between 12 to 15 people. Now I'll turn the fire off, and you can just cover it And that's a wrap. All right, let's check this. Let's check this out. That's the most important thing right here. This. Man. Oh. All right, let's take a little taste test of it. Y'all. Now that is really something. That's gonna be a yowza. Thank y'all so much for watching. Hey, remember, God is good all the time. God bless.